All right, guys. So one way to kind of like legit check your pair, it's very similar to the zebras as I said before. So again, I haven't actually seen a fake pair of these, or haven't seen like a fake review of anything like this. But the most consistent, I guess, thing about the zebras and these belugas, and even like any other V2 model, but it's kind of more apparent on the zebras. But it still kind of holds true for this model. So right here, as you can see, this right here is very, very, very tight, like in terms of knit. It's very tightly knit, as you guys can see that. So then it goes into, being kind of loose around the supply 350. And then it goes back to being, tightly knit over here. So that's one way to do it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't seen like a fake pair or a review of any fake pairs out there. But that's just one way to check. And it's going to be kind of hard to tell on camera. But in person, like the orange should kind of seep through. Similar to the breads, if you have a pair of authentic breads, you know that the red on there kind of seeps through the supply 350. So it should be similar, in terms of that boost. It's, one of the more weird boosts that I've seen on the model. Here, actually, let me bring the other one. So this thing will focus, but so you guys can kind of tell right here that the circles, there's more of them, so that's not really a way to tell. So if you get a pair that is, kind of suspect looking because of the circles, or has way too many, it's not fake. Don't rule it out. I wouldn't do it, just because, I purchased mine from adidas.com, straight from the source. And my boost looks like that, so I wouldn't rule that out as, it being fake. So yeah, it kind of holds true. Tightly knit right here, and then once it goes to the supply 350, it ends up going like kind of porous. There's kind of like a little the little rectangle thing that I talked about in previous in my zebra video. So tightly knit, and then it goes into like this little rectangle type thing where the supply 350 knitting is very loose, and then it goes back to being, tight. Very hard to tell in the belugas, but in person you will know. But yeah, that's what I go by. I don't check pull tabs. As I've said, I think they're, stitched in by people. This right here, this part of the sneaker is put on by people. I doubt it's done by machines. So, people do make mistakes, and they don't always, have the best memory in terms of placement and, where to exactly pull, or not pull, pull tab. So, there's going to be inconsistency issues right there. This is what my pull tab looks like. Let's see the other one. So yeah, this is kind of a crooked looking one, but hey, it is what it is. Actually, now that I'm noticing, there seems to be like a line right here going all the way throughout this, like where there's supposed to be like separation between the two stripes. It seems like there's a bit of a line there. So, just little things here that I noticed. Check your pairs, because I do try to help out people. But if you can follow these steps, then you shouldn't really have a problem telling a real from a fake. And also, as I said before, the shape usually needs to be on point. If it looks kind of whack, or if it looks kind of, if something's off with the shoe, you would know right away. It's just one of those things. The way to tell is so it still holds true. The side midsole is different. Is a different color. It's got like a milk tint to it, whereas the bottom is a bit more shiny. So you can see the contrast right here on the back. If it'll focus. So, yeah. So there's a little bit of a contrast right here. There's like a milk translucent side midsole, and it goes into a shiny, and then it goes back to being like a milk gray. So yeah, so I hope this video helped you out. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you liked it, and be sure to check out my other videos, or my other Yeezy videos, link in the description, and there will be cards and annotations at the end of the video to those videos. So yeah, peace.